Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Cincinnati Bengals. First quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
I always hate because I have to wait till the music stops to be able to start streaming. And then, because otherwise it gives me fucking shit. And then I'm playing catch-up the whole fucking time.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside.
If you get
strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. On 2nd and 11 now. Lance.
Me.
Takes a shot on the
Me.
release as
I give it to him.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated.
And then Trey Henderson
doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back.
That's tonight. There's games not being played till late.
And force him to try and throw through contact.
No, today's Wednesday.
A little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Here's Lance.
Backfield with INT.
Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Mixon is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. So stuffed from the 2.
He's on cover 4 3 plays in a row.
Play action.
Definitely let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Fucking hell. His D-line just shuttered my whole line straight away. On the hike, on cover 4 for the 4th time.
Also brings up 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal.
Is that all he played?
Losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
3rd and goal. Burrow. Touchdown.
So I'll just go to the fucking plant with
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Tried to run with Mixon. Didn't work. So here you go.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of
Why is Trey Flowers playing on fucking eBay?
of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your
Jack Hill's another tackle for loss. So he has 2 tackles for loss and a pick.
When you don't, that's the result you end up with.
It's a decent day.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Throwing now is Lance. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Lance. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong,
Stopped him again.
And now it's 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now.
He's just doing a Jason,
He's
just hiking
first time
and
this
throwing.
afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Barnes killed him.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
No, this is
They've got the
NFG.
7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync?
No, no, I'd be down 35 to zip at that point already.
Let's keep doing it until they stop us, or do they go to a different section?
If I was playing the 49ers.
Show something different. Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Bengals had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games.
Man, Kinlaw is just blowing my line up.
And carry that into the contest.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Rolling to his left. And that'll be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long.
I had what I wanted, but I threw it on my back foot with Burrow.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
Well, I fucked it because I was running the opposite side of his throwing line too.
Burrow throw.
No.
And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Yeah, they're ranked 17. They weren't.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's
yeah,
complete.
I don't know. But we beat the shit out of Cincinnati, right?
Made at the 49ers 44-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense humming here in the early going.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he can only
fucking
manage to get a
Kinlaw
couple.
is just destroying my ass.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Even better than that, they pitched a shutout in that game, and I'm telling you, trust me on this one. That's a confidence builder for the rest of the season. When you get a defense that puts together a performance like that this early in the year, well, that sends notice to the rest of the NFL and spreads confidence throughout the locker room that they're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
And Burrow going to be
And Kinlaw raped my ass again on a sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It was just a man D, 4-man rush. He just beat the shit out of Dillard.
This pass rush, they know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. On 3rd down, Burrow. Got a man, it's Chase. He completes it. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Huh?
Chase
I can't hear you.
with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the
Second
year.
touchdown. I'm up 14-0. And it's his second TD.
McPherson on for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter.
88-yard drive.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
88-yard drive for me.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll bring it
He
up
just runs into
right
his line the whole
40-yard
time.
line.
And waits for him to fucking do something.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Another run with Mitchell. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
He runs a lot of stretch. Fucking
That was
hell.
a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And now they'll throw with Lance. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Sam Britt had him for a 2-yard gain and he fucking missed the tackle.
First half, I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Lance now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Now Lance. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And the Bengals are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Before we came up to the
Trey Flowers this time.
Last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. This goes out wide from Mixon. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It
Just
looks like they're going to
make him happy.
any way they can. And that time they've got the 1st down.
Yeah.
So now on defense,
He was covering, and I threw it in. I threw it to the other side of his shoulder, where I threw it outside instead of inside.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yeah. Kinlaw again. Look, he just destroyed me.
The tackle by Eric Armstead.
the running lanes have definitely not been there for him.
It's just instant shed every time.
His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Oh, really?
On 2nd down, Burrow.
Oh.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big
I should have
play.
done a pick there. But still, he was 10 yards behind Warner, and one just jumps up and almost intercepted.
Saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately,
I had Howard 10 yards down the field, and he's just holding triangle, so he got bad ball hawk.
The Bengals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to make it 4th.
I was hoping Chase to break a tackle on Jimmy Ward. Didn't work.
Trying to do is make the defender think he's going
I ran a slant because they were one-on-one.
And then breaks it off.
It was 3rd and 10. And I thought, oh, Chase might be able to break a tackle.
And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
McPherson's kick.
I got a field goal. I didn't draw there.
Will extend their lead even further. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and then they end 3-more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
No, I don't think he was either.
The 49er offense.
Oh, I don't think that'll be the case.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Oh, sorry with the sack.
The score's all right. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. It'll be a gain of 5. And they're going
He's
to
4
face
of 10, 38 yards and 2 interceptions.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that,
for
you
35 yards and
back,
2
and it can turn
interceptions.
into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Lance now to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel.
Oh.
Got his man complete. And he's going to be
He went deep to
just
Devo
shy
against
of the
one-on-one
45.
against with Jesse Bates, and Bates missed the fucking swipe.
Had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Trying the right side with Mitchell. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance. This one caught by Kittle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Lance looking to throw it. To the end zone.
Oh, Lance has missed the throw.
Well, this defense is certainly
Good touchdown.
and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
On 2nd and goal. Lance.
Oh,
Caught by Deebo
that's how my D got beat.
Touchdown, San Francisco. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the 49ers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Blankenship.
He pretty much
is up
just
and
runs
good.
bench routes
That'll cut the lead to
and crosses, and that's it.
17-7.
49ers 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
And it's like cover one of them. You know what I mean?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that.
No, that was a bad throw.
This is intercepted. My goodness. Adrian Amos with a pick.
Yeah, I just
Into
threw
the
it.
end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown.
Yeah. He had cover 2 on, and I forgot I was on the left half, and I threw it to the right on the cover 2 to try to get Chase on the street, and it just doesn't get there in time.
You're probably a little more uptight right now, probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their
I threw it
focus
too
back.
late, you know what I mean? The 49ers. But he had Adrian Amos there, so he threw it for him. You know what I mean? It just, I didn't throw it. I didn't throw it on time. And then it was just too late.
Their drive will start at the 25.
It was a dumb throw.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And somehow
They were
he has
just
all the
down here a
momentum.
moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the
That's what I mean.
dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Yeah.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Dumps it off to Mixon. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something to be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Held it to an okay gain.
Third and 2, now Burrow. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
Ah, Kinlaw again.
Get there and bring him down.
3-man rush, and he couldn't even block him.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining.
Unbelievable.
Toward halftime.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
After the sack on 1st down, Burrow.
Oh, and now O.J. Howard just fumbled the ball. And I was going, and I was at the 20-yard line. And I just lost the, and he gets the ball back with 20 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blink.
It was a one-on-one tackle with the safety, too.
How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming.
So it's a huge play.
And they still find ways to knock it free.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter.
Because I should have got more points here.
I think we'll find out just how much
well, I had the ball in the 20 with 2 timeouts.
in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Yeah.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now a play fake. Lance. That's caught downfield by Kittle.
And now he's going to get a field goal. That's fucking unbelievable.
26 yards.
Normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
I'm playing now.
A final shot before half for Lance. And this ball.
Oh, he went for a shot, and it didn't take 5 seconds off. He still got a second left in the clock, and he threw it into the end zone.
This connection there, he's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time.
Can't believe it's a tie game. That is so crap.
Above 60% just to be in the average range.
So thanks to the late field
Now, granted, like I said, he missed some passes that he probably should have had earlier. And he had some shit there, but you know what I mean? Still shit.
Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live
because I would have had the ball back on time and the lead. And instead, I've got fucking a tie score. Fuck's sake, Cam. I asked you 4 times. I reminded you when she left, and then I reminded you when the game finished.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles.
We won, by the way.
Tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half.
Sorry, I thought he had done it.
Second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half.
Good question. There's one down here, and that's it.
Thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Back to Mixon on second down. And he's got it.
It's been now Alyssa's room again.
Just shy of the 40.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but closer quickly at the end. Here we go. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. So a stop here defensively to start this third quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Yeah. At least one of us has things on.
Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Bengals will take over here first.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Burrow will throw. And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say
Campbell can't get off a fucking block anymore.
Force some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep or narrow territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Lance over the middle, complete. It's Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Get it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time. I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the well, Lance throws the interception, his 3rd. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
You've got to
Fuck, does he never blitz?
Defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And crossover out of bounds right at the 25. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Burrow's throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the... From the 24, Burrow. And yet again, it's Howard with a catch. And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. This is Mixon on the draw. 57 yards rushing for him now to this point.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Now Burrow. He shakes him off. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to break our 4th quarter tie. McPherson's kick is good. And they take the lead here, 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it, happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
The defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 29, Lance. And this is complete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
The offense on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Lance.
Back.
Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. On first down, they go back to Mitchell. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal first.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. We watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Burrow. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
Burrow looking to pass. That ball caught by Campbell. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Ready?
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Back to the same target, Campbell. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
On the delay, it's Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Set to get this drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get the momentum going again.
Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Shotgun now for Lance. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game. A critical knockdown there. If they can hang on against the end, they'll kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That can finish things off for them.
Lance looking to throw. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Back to the ground here, Mitchell. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Right back to Mitchell here. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 91 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, that'll pay dividends.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
He's got it. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Ready.
Lance going to sneak it. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this, because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive and last into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Now Burrow. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 15 seconds remaining. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Burrow. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
To throw, Burrow. He'll air this one out for Boyd, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his helmet, got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him, all focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here we go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing, Burrow. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Down to their last chance now. This is going to have to be a heave for the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
Here we go.
A final shot now for Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the this ball game is over. So the victory here for San Francisco, and a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for the 49ers, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Bengals,